Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the foot. Oh, they're awake. They're awake. They're actually right. I keep forgetting. They have a new place here right now. You know, we have to change things around. In fact, somebody suggested to me that what we should do is we should kind of change and move things around on the desk a little bit, so that way we play a contest and say, what was the change? And maybe we do giveaways and stuff with that. That might be the thing that we do, you know, because my wife always says that, you know, you got too much stuff on here. Well, Joyd 17. I just wanted to keep this here on my desk for a couple of days. We'll get it packaged up and sent out to you today. And I just ask one thing. You know, tonight we'll be giving away another autographed shirt and things to one of you great fans. All I ask is one thing, and that is, can you please make sure you take good care of it? Anything you get from me, take care of it. You know, this means a lot to me because not only is it Drew Pearson's signature, it also means a lot to me because of Hawk giving me the football to give to you guys and hearing the stories and spending the days with it. So it's actually part of the story of the Joe Boo Sports Report. So understand that it's more than just that signature that goes along with it. So here we are. Tomorrow, the Dallas Cowboys head to Oxnard. And it's so funny to me how people are always mad at the Dallas Cowboys. People always want to make sure that the Cowboys, you're going to pay. You're going to pay, Cowboys. You're going to regret this. So Rashard Robinson, who the Cowboys released a couple days ago on Saturday, I think it was. Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. They released him Saturday before training camp. He ended up being, you know, he's being suspended for 2 games for PEDs. The Cowboys are sitting here looking at the situation and saying, do we want to spend the time of getting you ready for week 1 where we have our biggest match and stuff, and then we're going to be playing the other guys that we have on the roster? And they made a decision to say, you know what, we need to make sure we have everybody who's here working and ready to play that is possibly a day 1 starter week 1 against Tampa Bay, which kicks off in 52 days, 10 hours, 25 minutes from right now. We're going to focus on those guys. And we're going to do you a favor. We're going to do you a favor by releasing you now before training camp, so that way you have the opportunity to go elsewhere. Because there's nothing harder for a guy if he goes through training camp and he gets cut at the end of August. You've been spending all your time trying to learn the Dallas Cowboys system and everything else, and teams are all cutting down and trying to make their final roster. Now, all of a sudden, you're let go. Then you're going into another team and another system cold. The Cowboys actually did you a favor releasing you sooner than later. But, of course, didn't stop my man from going and say, I'm going to make y'all regret that on Instagram. Yeah, I'm going to make you regret it. And it's so funny because this is the second guy that's come out. I can't remember his name because it's not memorable, but the safety that the Giants drafted in the 2nd round, who is so full of himself, thinks that the Cowboys should have drafted him instead of CeeDee Lamb. Are you kidding me? Why ain't you mad at everybody because nobody drafted you in the 1st round? But no, you had to focus on the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to pay. They're going to pay. They're going to pay. Man, get out of here with that stuff. If you truly need to use the Dallas Cowboys as your motivation because they cut you, I don't know what to tell you, brother. I don't know what to tell you. You got to understand, like from The Sopranos, we're trying to run a business here. We're trying to run a business. but maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Maybe by putting this out, oh, actually, this makes complete sense now. Now I understand. I get you, Rashad. I get you now. By you putting this out there, by saying, I've got a chip on the shoulder, and of course, mentioning the Dallas Cowboys. If you do YouTube and you do video IQ, when you look at the tags, okay, you put Dallas Cowboys in the tagline, usually it's like 75%. I mean, it's usually always the biggest search engine out there, okay? Rashard Robinson probably isn't that high in there. Dallas Cowboys is. So by saying, I'm going to make the Cowboys regret that, you got your name now spread out across the universe. Everybody now knows who? Rashard Robinson. Wait. Oh, so there's a cornerback that's been released from the Cowboys. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Let's take a look at the film. Maybe we should give this guy a chance. You know, if you're the Washington football team, you say, hey, you know, maybe this guy, he's angry. You know, he'll play against the Cowboys twice. Or if you're the Eagles, you know, you say, hey, we got a guy who, you know, he can fill us in on the Cowboys defense and stuff, and he's going to play the Cowboys twice, you know, and he, you know, maybe he can be the motivational factor for us, right? You know? That he can be that hired gun, that assassin that's butthurt and wants revenge against the Cowboys. Yeah, let's bring him in. Or the New York stinking Giants. Yeah, man. You know, maybe he can give us some secrets. Maybe that's where it is that, you know, it's helping in his job search. I don't know. But what I do know is we do have a big group of Dallas Cowboy players that are headed for Oxnard come tomorrow. And they're not the only ones that are going to open up training camp this week. Of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers, who they'll be playing in the Hall of Fame game in 2 weeks and 3 days, and the Jobu Sports Report will be there, as well as through all of the festivities for the Hall of Fame and bringing you a fan's eye view of all of it. Tampa Bay also opens up training camp. So we can now say that the off season come tomorrow is off. From here on out, it's time for all that talk, all that bullshit.
Can take numbers and skew them any way we want. We often can take numbers and we'll fit them into the narrative that we want to try and paint. And I probably am guilty of this. Can take numbers and skew them any way we want. We often can take numbers and we'll fit them into the narrative that we want to try.
All that bullshit opinion crap that we've been seeing, now it's time to see what we actually have on the field. And I'm betting that one Jerry Jones is ready for.
I think that's a part of leadership, is to have some of the guys that have gone before that have been disappointed to share it with everybody involved. For me, it's a reminder. I, too, have been here 23 years. And
yeah,
it's a reminder.
I'm sure Jerry Jones is looking forward to the season and hopes that we can make amends for everything that went on. That means
glory hole.
Did I hit it twice? Oh, I double-taked
so
it.
I have that perspective.
Jerry Jones definitely wants some glory hole days. That being said, I got a lot of work to do today. I've got a lot of stuff in the workshop that we got to work on. I've got to find a Tampa Bay creamsicle paint color. Good Lord. You know, everybody wants something different. And so we do what we can to make sure we satisfy the fans. And also, too, we're getting ready for the Hall of Fame, and I hope you guys tune in tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Like I said, we'll be giving away some more autographed merchandise as well. I'm trying to figure out, this is going to be my theme song for the next couple of weeks, Eminem's Lose Yourself, because this is that one shot, that one opportunity to get my stuff together. So I have to make sure that I'm ready to be able to move, to be able to take pictures, to be able to get good quality, get good sound. So today I'm working on making a light easy to move, easy to work with because, I brought this brother and messed something up in a heartbeat. Setup. So I can just set up, bam, and at moment's notice, be able to get this thing together. So I'm getting a nice shotgun mic to go, changing up the whole rig for the tripod and things. So that way I actually love using my cell phone because this is 4K and I can edit right then and there and upload instantaneously. But having lighting, having the microphone and the camera there all together as opposed to having a whole video crew because I don't have a whole video crew. This is broadcast media. And so we do what we have to bring it to you guys. So as always, you know the deal. Our coach here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?